Yo, yo, yo. What's up? This is Mark in the Mugiwara Cave. Today we're going to get into One Piece 994. It's named, also known as Yamato. And let's just get to the cover page. So on the cover page, we finally got the final chapter of the Gang Beige scenario with him and his happy family. They're sailing off, which is it's a happy ending is what we kind of expected after the last couple cover pages. But let's just get to the chapter. So Kiku's alive, and she lost an arm, or he lost an arm. I guess depending on your preference. But the fight is still underway. It's getting heated. Kaido has a little monologue, and he still reminisces about Odin whenever he fights them, and Kinemon pretty much isn't ready to give in yet. Now we could get to the first floor, because on the first floor you got Luffy still rushing towards Kinemon. Me personally, I feel like he's using future sight a little bit. I think he knows that this fight is nearing its end between the Scabbards and Kaido, and he knows he needs to get there. He's still having trouble defeating all the enemies. I mean, they're outnumbered by a lot, so I'm expecting them to take their time and get in there. Sanji, though, has a highlight this chapter. He defeats two headliners. I know last chapter Jinbei took his kill, but he defeats two headliners. I think the giraffe and the chicken. Chicken is funny. His head's coming out his butt, but I mean, it is what it is. We get to find out more about Queen's Plague. Queen's Plague, besides just freezing them, it turns them into like demons, and it kills within an hour. He has an antibody on him, and actually Chopper, Nico, and Brook were already trying to figure out how to get the antibody. But Queen plays a little game with Scratchman, a game of tag, where he gives him the antibody, which, I mean, the plot writing was pretty directly right after there. It wasn't nothing you need to inquire too much about, but Scratchman gets the antibody, and he's pretty much running for his life. Everybody who's been infected is already chasing him, and I know he just wants to get out of there. Scratchman was never really the bravest. He was never really the bravest pirate in general. I mean, he's the one who was already betraying his alliance from the beginning. So Chopper sends Zoro to steal the antibody from Scratchman, and I mean, how's that gonna turn out? I mean, I don't think Scratchman Apple is gonna pose a threat to Zoro at all. It's more the stealing it without breaking it or damaging it. It's the only antibody, so I'm sure that will make it a little bit harder. But I mean, we'll see how that goes. Sasaki is facing down Momo and Yamato. Shinobu's already on the ground, hurt from the last chapter, and Yamato faces off against Sasaki's men and pretty much takes them all out. Then she explains to, I guess, Momo where all these feelings are coming from, of how she respected Odin and how she was there the day that Kaido held him above the cliff, and she formally introduces herself to him and claims to be prepared to die for him. And I mean, that's pretty much what happened in the chapter. I know with the Yamato and Sasaki fight, I know Sasaki's a fisherman, so I'm looking forward to see that fight. Yamato's no slouch. I'm hoping that she shows a couple other name moves besides just the move she, I guess, inherited from Kaido. There's also a break next week, so there's no chapter next week. But do feel like we're getting close to the end of at least this part of the fight. I think soon we'll get the Luffy versus Kaido. Probably within the next 3-4 chapters, it's gonna start. As far as matchups, I don't know, man. King seems to be a little bit distant from the fight. Or the fighting, I should say. I don't think that King is gonna have too much trouble with most of the people fighting. None of the samurai, the scabbards are probably gonna take a L to Kaido. I don't see them lasting much longer than what they're doing right now. So I mean, that's it for this week. There's a break next week. I'm gonna try and put out some more videos on. I've been doing the Kengan Omega. I'm gonna do probably solo leveling, but solo leveling I kind of want to go back to the beginning. But yeah, check out the page, man. Just subscribe, like. I'm gonna drop a couple images from the chapter in the video after I edit it. But yeah, man. Just everybody stay safe. Welcome back to the Mugiwara Cave. This is the place where I like to do a lot of my reading and like some gaming, and I got a ton of manga. Maybe eventually I could get to series like Claymore and go over those. But yeah, man. Everybody be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Thanksgiving. I wish. Happy Halloween, guys.